So, I have decided that I'm going to work on an alt. I'm kind of excited about it. It's going to be fun. So, I mean, I have some gear. I was playing this for a little bit at the beginning of the season 1, and then I sat this champ because I was running with 2 teams, and I was taking on some projects, and it was just a bit much. So, the plan is so my main. So I have the experience, obviously. My main is 670 with almost a 3k IO, and this warrior, as you see, is 612. So I've gone through and looked at my what I had saved from the saved from my travels that are account bound, and saw what I could do for my warband efforts, and was able to get a couple of pieces. And the auction house prices are ridiculous, so I'm not going to spend anything on there. I went through and did one event with the new Hollow Fall, and I did a couple of about 3 delves, and so now I'm sitting at like around 630. So now I've got to go through, and I think what I'm going to do next is hit up the looking for raid. I mean, I guess the best way, I think, is kind of that route. I mean, what I ended up doing was I was like, so I know that with the currency from the delves, I can buy gear, specific slot gear. The once a week Hollow Fall, you get a coin, and you could also buy one piece of gear there, right? So kind of trying to separate myself out and get myself situated. Obviously, I'm going to do crafted pieces, but I think the best route, although it does sound nice to step into Mythic Plus now, would be to try to get a couple of pieces of tier. So I think what I'm going to start next is I'm going to hit all of the LFR, and then I'll do a patchwork of this gear, which should get me to a decent spot. So maybe I can pug normal, and I'll probably clear normal. My goal this week is to try to get to maybe heroic, or to try to get, I mean, I don't think I'll get a 10 in, but it'd be nice to get some heroic options. I've definitely completed a couple of delves already, so that's a couple right there. And then next week I'll be able to push into the keys. So if I can get a good base and then a good push, I'm super excited. I'll probably still hit 3 on my main. Probably be streaming here and there, putting out some videos, but I'm pretty stoked about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This, all the way, by the way, my warrior, I used to play in BFA. I mean, made it BFA for 2 seasons, and was a lot of fun. So I brought it back this season to mix things up and do some streaming with, and I just really haven't been doing that. But it's I am a noob. Like, it's bad. Like, if you look at my bars, they're a complete mess. I had to relearn all of my abilities. I know some things. Luckily, a lot of my my buttons are still set up from early in the season, because I was doing solo 8 delves, which took a long time on it before the season started last season. But I'm pretty stoked. I always enjoy my warrior. The druid has been really good, so it's kind of nice to break it up a little bit. I did have mentioned in my profile that the goal was to get a guild going on this, get my guild functioning, and this last season, so I started up a guild again. So I got my long-standing buddy Optimus, who I've been playing with since Wrath, off and on. So he was an officer for me for many years. So we started together, just me and him, and now we've actually got a pretty good group going right now. Pretty solid. So we have our community, and then we have our guild. Our guild is a little bit smaller in our community, but right now we were fielding 17 people going into Mythic this week, which felt pretty good. Last season we finished up with a little less than that with consistency. We still have probably like 12, I think, in the guild, and then we've got some people in the community that raid with us every week and have their own is completely fine. So right now we're 8 of 8 heroic. We just got AOTC. Well, we got Galley down. A bunch of us individually had gotten Galley down, but as a guild, we just got Galley down. We actually pushed into Mythic a little bit first, so we're 2 of 8 Mythic. We got Cauldron down and Vexy. I would say that they're both. I would consider them both a farm now. As of this week, last week was the first time we got Cauldron down. We put some attempts in at on the third boss that we're working on. We got him down to like, I don't know, like 55%, but we're still learning. Rick. I think that next week we'll get it down. It's been a little hard because we had 17, so we don't have a consistent 20, so we had to pug some. So we were eventually also we're only doing 2 raid nights. Sometimes we do 3, so we got to kind of be careful with the timing. So we spent only maybe an hour on that boss and got it down to 50%, which I felt pretty strong with. We were experimenting a little bit with trying to do it with different setups. So we were doing it with 3 tanks, and then we were still doing it with 5 heals, and then we did it with 4 heals, and we're talking about doing it with 3 heals. And it's a DPS check on the ads because they're just really thick, and then obviously it's still a challenge for healing. But it felt pretty good. I mean, honestly, there's been a damage buff, and we have a lot of gear, so we shouldn't really have an issue. Hopefully, getting it down this week as we push in. Pretty excited about a lot of the news that they're putting out with different gear, with chips. So it's going to be pretty exciting to have more options. So one big thing is a lot of us are going to want the good pieces, right? That we can't get them with the chips now. So we're going to have to go through and clear further in to get those specific items, if that's what we're looking for. So, but I've got a lot of people, previous seasons, people are like, oh no, I don't want to do Mythic. I hate Mythic. This is terrible. And like this season, the team's really just enjoying it, which is weird and blessed because I want to be doing the harder content and being challenged, right? So we're super excited about that. I probably won't switch mains with this. This is more of a little project. I'm kind of excited. Gonna go through and just ramble and chat, and I'll be live streaming, and people are welcome to join here and there if they see me online. But I'm definitely gonna be making videos and putting them up on YouTube. Kind of just chatterboxing, which I do best. I'm so good at never stop talking. It's just how it goes. Obviously, you can see that I do tend to do pauses, but yeah. So the guild's doing really well, and hopefully next season even better as we're moving along. The goal obviously is to get enough gear that we can just push and keep going. But yeah, we got a lot of really good group. It's been very exciting. I've been very happy. I looked at some of the progression on some of previous guilds I've been in, and some of our friends that used to have like really elite, really good teams, and we're keeping up with them, and that feels great. So winning. Yeah. So look forward to hopefully seeing people around. I'm sure I will be posting more videos. Yes, I'm playing terrible in here because I have been warrior forever. Don't judge me. It